Hello. Today we're going to go ahead and look at how to streamline how students submit their assignments to us and still be able to use Google Docs. Now, this came about with creating our traditional assignments and then going to our Drive and uploading our Google Docs. But as we know, this has been an issue for us. So therefore, all is not lost. How are we going to do this? Well, step one, we're going to go ahead and figure out a way to streamline it. That way, students don't always have to just email us the documents and then it possibly getting lost in an email. So this is how I like to do it. First, I like to create a discussion post. Go to add discussion. Bam, like that. Now, I'm going to title my discussion post the same title that I would my traditional assignment. So short, I would say today's April 3rd, 4-3, short response assignment. I already have my instructions preset, so I'm just going to paste those in here. So what are my students going to do? I say, hi class, follow the instructions below for submitting your assignment. Step 1, click on the link and press the template button. 2, complete the assignment that you just made a copy of by pressing the template button. 3, paste your document link as a reply to this discussion. This is going to help me streamline the way students submit my assignment, their assignments, and an easier way for me to grade it. It's going to be nice and neat and orderly versus being scattered throughout the fray of emails that I'm going to be getting throughout the day and throughout the week. So again, it's still going to be due today. Let's say I'm going to enable grading. It's going to be worth 10 points. Category is going to be homework. And if I wanted to get really specific with this, depending on the assignment, I could also embed a rubric in there if I wanted to. And then I'm going to make it to where I require my students to post before they can see anybody else's link. That way there's no, reviewing of others' work before they submit their own. So now I'm going to go ahead and create this here. I hit create. It's going to load. When it loads, it'll look like this. It'll look like this. Boom, there it is. And I'm going to go ahead and unpublish my old assignment that no longer works. Now my students will see this right here. And what do they do? So some of you may be asking, what is this template button you're talking about? So I'm going to go to my assignment. This is my assignment here. This is what the students will need to complete and what it looks like. So essentially, all I'm doing is at the end of my URL up here, if I'm going to go ahead and highlight this for you here, it says /edit. I'm going to replace /edit with /template /preview. I'm going to copy that there. I'm going to leave out the quotation marks. I'm going to go back up here. I'm going to take it from that /edit and then just Control V, bam. So what this is going to do, it's going to automatically create a use template button. So when my students click on this link, it'll generate a use template button. They click on the use template button and it makes a copy for them and it's theirs. So no longer do they have to go the old mundane route of file, make copy, yada, yada, yada. This is more another way to streamline and make your life easier and their life easier. Another thing I want to do too before I do this, I want to go to share. See, it says private only to me. Don't want that. Go to advanced. Don't want private access. I want to be able to, anyone with the link can view. Save. Done. And now I'm going to go ahead and copy this entire link. Go back to my discussion post. Edit. I'm then going to go ahead and go to the link button here. And then embed that link. And then still copy the same name. 4-3 short response assignment. Attach. There's a preview. I'm going to go ahead and save those changes. Bam. Look at that. So now I'm going to test it from the student perspective. I'm going to go ahead and click on it right here. Click on that. As that loads, it looks like this. Now the tester assignment. Let me get my flashlight for this so you can see. So you click on that. Boom. Private access. Oh no, what happened? So I go back. I look at share. There's my viewable link. Okay, let me go to my more updated one. Click on it. There it is. Voila, it worked. Notice how it says /template /template /preview and use template. The kids have to press use template. That's why it's in my instructions for them. When they do that, it's going to load. Boom. It now becomes their own document. This is awesome because now when they're done doing this assignment, all they have to do now is copy this link up here, go back to the discussion posts, and say, here you go, Mr. Centeno. Paste, post, I now have it. And now when I go through, there's my student Moses' document. I click on it. I can then grade it here. I'm going to go ahead and like that. And in my reply, say thank you, give him specific feedback on the assignment, what he's doing well in it, and what he needs to work on, etc. And that's how you do it. This is a good way to streamline it. Now, this isn't the only way to streamline. I will say there are other methods to do to collect assignments from your students. This is an alternative method here. So below, if you have already opened an assignment using Google from Schoology, there should be a copy of that document in your Google Drive. This is for your students. You can continue to work on that document and then email it to your teacher to be graded. Again, there's nothing wrong with this way at all, except think about it this way. If you have one class and 24 students, fine, you can sort through all your emails and find those assignments. But that's time. That's your time, and your time is precious right now. So you want to go ahead and think of a way to make your life easier and make your students' lives easier. And you can just go ahead and streamline it by doing it the way I showed you, or you can continue to share this with your students down here below. So again, the first way to do is to streamline how your students submit their assignments. You just replace that edit with the template preview, and it automatically makes your life easier by just clicking on that. And then you can also make that discussion post in Schoology where they will submit their assignments, and it's streamlined, it's nice and neat, and it's by class. Or you can continue to do it this way down here, where you tell them to go to their Google Drive, find the assignment, complete it, and email it to you. If they haven't opened the document yet, they'll need to use the links provided from the teacher. You click on that link, make a copy of the file, make copy, save it to the drive, file the assignment, and email it to your teacher for grading. Either method is perfectly acceptable. It just depends on how you want to do this for your students. So thank you for joining me today. Today we looked at how to use Schoology and how to use discussion posts to be able to streamline the way students submit their assignments to us and still be able to get our assignments to our students and be able to grade it in a nice fashion. Aside from that, thank you so much. And if you need any help, reach out to your TLSs. That's what we're here for. We're here for you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.